Took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Pelailut jatkuu taas.
Ai?
Tää on jäänyt tää penkki aika alas. Ei se mitään. Ei se mitään.
Ai?
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it.
All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been keeping in this hut?
Quiet.
Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust them, you know. Once I saw one of them. Ouch!
Täälläkö tää Dandelion nyt sitten on? Mistäs ikkunasta sinne nyt pitää mennä? Ei tää ainakaan äsken näkynyt. Ei nyt se auki. Mitä ihmettä? Vähän kesti. Oi perkele. Se olikin noin syvä tuo.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it.
All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been keeping in this hut?
Quiet.
Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust them, you know. Once I saw one of them. Ouch!
Miten tää pukaa nyt tää saatana? Ei tää vaan aukee. Ei nyt se tuo. Mitä me päästään alas? Eikö on siinä rappuset? Tikapuut.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice now, do I?
And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could wring your neck like a fat hen, you realize?
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My core.
En mä kyllä noita tarvii, mutta otetaan nyt.
Alive. Like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less. Or I'm not you. You've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than smarter today, but tomorrow.
Hirveä metelilähtö eikä kukaan huomaa yhtään mitään.
Ian, Dags, we don't.
Missä ne rappuset? Eikö tossahan oo? Voi vittu, se otti ottaa butterknifea. No älä mene sinne alas aina. Tehdään yllätyshyökkäys. Kunnon hyppypotku oli se. Väistä nyt vittu.
Time to end this.
Tähän kuuli itsestään. Kompastukohan se johonkin. No, ei pitänyt mitään mugeja ottaa. Otetaan kaikki sitten.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Horson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Horson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Manga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now. When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Horson's men.
Taas Sirine pelataan. Sanoiko se bitch? Flee! Flee!
They barred all the gates! We have to run!
Pitää heppauttaa. Älä lyö sitä, kun hyppät kyytiin. Eihän mä pääse tähän. Pieniä lakipoikasia, no eikä tuon niin paha oo.
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Älä vittu siihen hevoseen mene, voi perkele. Vähän ärsyttää, kun se aina ottaa aina mitä sattuu. Olisi pitänyt B:llä mennä tuo, kun se pystyy dashaamaan B:stäkin. Tää on ihan alusta taas. Tää on vaan lyhkäsempi tämä B-napissa oleva. No. Meneehän nyt vittu siihen hevosen selkään. Nämä ratsastuskohat tässä pelissä ihan paskaa. Nämä hevoset on niin saatana kömpelöitä. Pitääkö näitä nyt taistella vittu? Nyt kun tää pätkii tää peli jostain syystä. Onko täällä liikaa siirrettävää? No vittu kun jäät siihen vittu pyörimään. No voi vittu! Tää kyllä tallennaa nyt saatana tuohon, mä jaksan tota hevoskohtaa menee miljoona kertaa uudestaan.
Grab the bitch! That's it, you're in for it. Certainly. They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horse to the temple!
Mene nyt vittu siihen hevoseen, vittu kun se ei mene! Muutenkin tää jotenkin lakaa tää vitun kenttä tässä kohtaa. Tulee tommoista mikrostutterointia ihan selvästi. Nää on varmaan pakko tappaa nämä. Eihän tässä voi savettaa. Se venä se tipputtu. Vittikö tää lakaa tää peli? Tää on hirveä ei niinku respontaa tää peli. Nyt tuo hevonen on meidän puolella. No vittu! Ne hyökkää tuolta hevosen läpi. Tässä on joku, että tää varmaan piirtää niin paljon noita kukkoja, niin tää on tullut hirveellä viivellä kaikki. Suoraan sanottuna lagaa tää peli. Tuntuukin niin tahmelta tää liikkuminen. Älä jää sinne saatana. Älä vittu mene siihen hevoseen, voi vittu! Mene vittu sieltä. Mä voin väistää ilman, että se menee hevosen kyytiin. En mä halua hevosen kyytiin, mä haluan väistää. Mä en tiedä näkyykö se tohon saatana... No älä mene siihen vitu hevosen kyytiin, vittu! Tää lakaa ihan vitusti tää peli taas. Mä en tiedä mistä ei se ainakaan koneesta pitäisi johtua. Prossun käyttö joku 10%, niin ei se pitäisi siitä johtua.
trying.
Siri! Siri? Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story. But I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Horson? Whoa, Ciri will be overjoyed. Horson, on the other hand's got to be pretty furious.
Horson's dead.
Ooh, guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Horson.
Tää valastus on kyllä tuosta kamerasta nyt ihan perseellä.
She went to Horson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
Tuo ei oikein tuo päivänvalo tuttuulta
Her
nyt
magic bauble was broken.
sisälle.
Horson had
oikein.
access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's
Tässä valot
incantation.
melkein laittu vielä. Antaa nyt olla. Antaa nyt olla. Laitetaan sitten illemmalle, jos sinne asti pelataan.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything.
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv don ep tenaid, bundro isne iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Jahas, minne sitten?
We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
Ah, it's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right. Farewell.
Minnekäs taskuun se tuon laitto? Uusia kontrakteja, mitä ihmettä? Nyt kyllä lähdetään sinne Blood and Wine expansionin pari. Nyt se pitäisi aueta se. Ellei me ihan väärin muista, niin se Blood and Wine. Zoltan jäi tänne vielä. Jos mä oikein muistan, niin se oli tuolla Mulburyssa. Mihin mä nyt laitoin se? Mulberry. Tämä. Mulbrydale. Täällä pitäisi olla tuo. Blood and Wine.
Tight. Nail an iron stud in the door frame. If only I had milk to leave at the doorstep.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Siinähän tuo on. 86, voi vittu. No eikä toi nyt haittaa, jos me aloitellaan sitä. Aloitellaan kumminkin. Täytyis kattoo vittu, kun tää jo pätkii tää peli välistä, niin ihan pirutta, onko siellä jotain paskaa tulla. Se voi olla tuo kyllä tuo pelikiva, että se
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about Springhops.
Hey-ya!
Mastered a trade. Keep the hunger at bay.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Pomeran? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's tillers at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad, or possibly worse, will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate? For their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Toussaint. Where
Toussaint.
all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, "Bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone." The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once.
Excellent.
We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Touchant.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have
Tää on
the
hyvä.
chance.
Tää on hyvä
You'll
lisäri
see for
tämä.
yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron!
Huhhuh.
Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster!
Mitä se kuoli? Silmien väliin.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Dahlia.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak
Vittu
on
mitä
her behalf,
väestöliikkeitä
we
ne
are
tekee.
bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Toki siellä on noita örkkejä.
Got guests. Careful.
I will fell you all! For my name is Pelatkaamme!
Nää kyllä tappaa tosi nopeesti. Mene! Vittu kun se ei hyppää, saatana. Voi olla, että me ei noita pysty tappamaan. Mutta onpahan tää nyt aloitettu tämä Blood and Wine. Pitäis ottaa jotta öljyjä käyttöön. Eiks nuo on necrophageja nuo?
Got guests. Careful. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
The glory of I shall make plenty of you!
Vittu eihän näitä tee mitään damagea. kun ne tulee porukalla päälle, saatana. Kun ne hyppää kaukaa. Mikäs tuo oli? Mikä isku se tuo oli? Ei noita voi voittaa. Pitää jatkaa tota päätehtävää. Pakko saada leveliä vähän lisää. Tuo on vähän liian paha. Vähän liian paha. Mennään pois. No otetaan nyt tämä tästä.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Mäkö olisin niin halunnut pelata tätä. Mut kun ei riitä leveli, niin ei riitä leveli. Käydään tuolla. Missä se nyt olikaan se? Blood and Time. Inkiippi. Missä vitussa se oli se Blood and Time? Eihän se täällä ollut. Eikö mikä se oli? Rosemary and Time. Eikö tuollahan tuossahan tuo katsottu.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
En mä tiedä, mennään nyt sinne.
Yes.
Tänne näin.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new horse son junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Pelatkaamme, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly
tuohon
the
pöytään
plowing
tuo
opposite.
kiinnitty. Vähän alemmas.
Geralt,
Vieläkin.
old pal.
About to ask me
Eihän
for
tässä
help,
näy
aren't
kohta
you?
koko vitu.
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bell.
On se vähän liian matalalla.
The king
Ei oo hyvä istua.
To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
And watered down wine.
Täällä on tämäkin.
Hey.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece, not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusting.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After 2, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners
Moroplastic.
and ekamajigs, maybe you can help a
Haasta
load
ollaan
for an
autoilemassa vai? Missäs päin sitä autoillaan Suomeen? Ei tässä mitään, pelaillaan Witcheria. Yritetään päästä tässä
Thank you,
eteenpäin
Geralt,
tässä.
but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say.
Jaa, mitäs sä eilen
way to lose a
teit?
friend to loan him some coin. But a favor, that's different.
What kind of favor?
I
Ja
dated this
kyllä
girl
sitä aina
once,
saat välillä överiksi
Sophronia.
mennä, ei siinä mitään.
That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Ai jossain multiliveissä vai ihan niinku Irl?
Time ago that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate
Mikä Landbon?
party. But with a touch of help
Aa,
from
jossain Mertsin
you, I know
livessä,
she'll
jaa
forgive
jaa.
me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Vai sellaisia uhkailuja?
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame
Ei kun
Arena
vaan
and meet
rikosilmoitusta
me outside
kehiin.
Sophronia's at sunset.
Eiks tuo jo laito uhkaus?
Never given me nothing.
No ei ne varmaan tosissaan niitä.
Don't know how to give, you can't receive. Saying I'm no good. It's a material world.
Taikin myyä nuo hanskat enkä tonne heittää.
What's he schemed up this time?
Greetings!
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Se on aina tuo viinan kanssa semmoista.
Scram before I lose my peace. Sick of it.
Varsinkin jos unohtuu se syöminen, niin sitten menee herkästi tunteisiin. Tännekö tää pitää mennä?
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals.
Mä en oo noita
that carried
multilivejä
them to
niinkään
Helm.
seurailu, että mä en niistä osaa
There,
oikein mitään
one
sanoa.
trail ended, another began. A good time later, the wild
Joo,
hunt
ei
had
viinasta yleensä
reappeared
ei
on
tuu
Hindusfjall,
krapulata.
meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
No vähän riippuu, vetääkö ihan tyhjää vatsaa vai tälleen, mutta...
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I? My. That must be Morg.
A bite. Just one morsel. One
Ihmissusiko tää on taas?
a crumb. Food. Food. Shank. Not again. Not again.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a
Tokailet
closer
ihan.
look at me.
Niinku tokailua.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. Which is my pick up his scent.
Minkälaista se meressä uiminen on? Mä en ikinä edes uinut meressä. Vaikka mä oon meren rannalla kyllä käynyt, mutta en ole ikinä uinut.
Impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains.
Nyt on kyllä hyvät kelit vielä uija, kun on lämmintä. Niin.
I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Valkosipulivestarit.
We'll do as you say.
No
If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
Thought you might object.
Me? Please. I can be extraordinarily conciliatory.
Yen, look me in the eye. What are you plotting?
Many things. How to seize the Temerian crown, how to sell Kaer Morhen out from under you. Go already.
Okay. Pitääpä katsoa sitten videota siitä.
Monster tracks. Running. Chasing something.
Se on sitten iso tapahtuma, jos on koko kaupunki. Kaupunki täyttyy. Onhan niitä varmaan joka kaupungissa noita paikallisia tapahtumia, niin.
No bite marks. Morkvarg doesn't eat his victims.
On.
Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled.
Well, what is it?
To transform into a werewolf. It's a dog's life, huh?
Well, there's not a youth out there who doesn't have a wolf in his belly.
Then the curse confined him to this garden? Couldn't really cut his
10
wolf loose.
€.
No question he was top dog here.
Just wolfing things down, or not.
Geralt. That's enough.
Fine. Still had a few good ones at the tip of my tongue.
I'm sure you did. We'll say you won.
I found a corpse. Not Craven's, though.
Uh-huh. And you thought I'd find this interesting because...
Because No bite marks on it. Doesn't seem strange to you?
Zeracanian cuisine, Dandelion's fame, and shoes with curly toes seem strange to me, yet I don't discuss them with you.
Reading between the lines here, think I'm wasting your time?
I mean merely that we should focus on what's most important at the moment.
What do you know about this garden?
Let me think. That it's dreadfully overgrown.
Had its history in mind.
They say Freya herself planted it. When the
Kyllä
world
niitä
was
aina
young, the
maailmaan
goddess
mahtuu.
strode across Skellige,
Vähän
sowing
liiankin
seeds
paljon.
among the rocks. But Urboros the snake bit a hole in her basket. All her seeds poured from it and landed here. Thus, this garden is bounteous while the rest of Skellige is barren.
You believe that?
Is that a serious question?
Eikö nyt on muuten lauantai? Nyt taitaa olla lauantai.
Favorable microclimate for plant life. End of story.
Eikö nyt ole lauantai, joo.
All right, going back down.
Be careful.
Juu, niitä aina tuloo niitä tommosia.
Graven's blood, flowing profusely. Trails clear. Should lead me to him. Something down there. Can't see a thing. Light prints. Graven trod carefully.
Meidän kuuma olla sisälläkin, kun ulkona melkein 30 astetta, niin sisällä on varmaan se 32 astetta. Ja vielä kun pelaa, niin sitten lämmittää tuo tietokone vielä enemmän sisäilmaa.
Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby. Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it.
No mihin mä nyt... Voi vittu. Missähän ne kytkimet nyt oli? Eikö tässähän ne on? Menikö se kiinni tuo äsken tuo? Ei sitä aina jaksa kyllä mennä.
woods howling.
Eikö tuoltahan tuo avautu? Oliko se äsken auki sitten tämä? Tästä vaan pääsee pihalle näköjään.
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
Mä ymmärrän, mitä tässä pitää tehdä. Tää on auki. Eikö tuokin on nyt kiinni? Mitä ihmettä? Hei, nyt se aukesi tuo. Mitä ihmettä tällä tapahtuu? Mä en kyllä ymmärtänyt tuota mekaniikkaa tuossa takana, mutta...
Need the key.
Tuolla vilkkuu jotta. Eikö tää on tää?
Need the key.
Tuossa on jotta.
Morkvarg broke through this door. Must have smelled something beyond it. Symbol of Freya. Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
It grew back. It always grows back.
Starting to envy you.
Wish to hear a story?
If I have to, I'm all ears.
Saako tulla pitkiä tarinoita nyt?
Warriors came. They knew they could not kill me. So they laid a trap. Chained me down. Locked me in here. Know what I did? Bit my leg off to free myself. Every bite brought pain, and howling, I vomited blood.
Mm-hmm. Biting off your own limbs hurts. Who would have thunk?
You don't understand. This was more. My mouth burned like swallowing fire, as if all inside me was torn Felt I would die. But I did it. And then I shredded them, dashed them to bits, made tiny crumbs of those plowing heroes.
Your story have a point? We're just doing some chest pounding.
The moral is you cannot kill me, cannot stop me. I'll not be bound. Break any fetters. The curse. Free me, or I'll return to get you again.
Haluuko se nyt taistella vai juosko se karkuun? Sitä pitää seurata. Eikö halua se taistella? Tuo kyllä löi hirveen kaukaa. Sitten kun se hitaasti hyökkää. Sehän hävisi. Ei sinne, ei sinne. Eli tännehän me mennään, joo.
Prints lead to the well. Guess Craven didn't want to be eaten, preferred to drown. Craven's blood. Door won't budge. Craven must have blocked it, or it's just locked. Gotta go round. Roots. Right under again. Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt, you scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Mistä se höpötti?
Craven's blood. Damn. Dead. Has been for a while.
Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
Shit. Fine, scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Se oli tuolla.
Take it you've got a plan?
No, I just like to stare at rotting flesh. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk. Even a corpse. One must simply know how.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Black magic's no joke. Casting those spells never ends well. Never.
I don't like it any more than you do, believe me. But the thought that Ciri is in danger, I like that even less.
I understand. Still doesn't give us the right to...
Geralt, please. This is not the time to debate ethics.
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a newt.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy.
Kylläpä ramasee, mitä
We're very
ihmettä.
lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power to revive a corpse.
Geralt, you're getting on my nerves. I offer you solutions, you try to poke holes in them.
I'm not poking holes, just thinking about the consequences. How about you? Given them any thought?
No. Geralt, I'll say it again. We're short on time. Ciri is short on time. Fine. You busy yourself pouting. I'll handle the rest.
Selene, Selene, Dufresne! Selene, Selene, Davidar!
Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have a name. I am Skull.
You died in battle. You've recovered.
Geralt, this is not the time to cheer on the corpse. A young woman, ashen hair, green eyes. What happened to her?
She's wise. They cursed me.
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
No.
Speak! Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
Muistelmia taas. Kirkas valo.
Help me. Help us both.
Ciri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
How long
long did I lie there?
All day nearabouts. 'Twas morn when we brought you in. Night's near come now.
Damn. Too long.
You needed the rest, desperately. Been through a lot, eh? Got some nasty, fresh-looking scars.
What's this? Did you undress me?
I had no choice. Soaked through you were, and I had to see if you had any wounds that needed tending.
Mm-hmm. And if my breasts needed smearing with fox tallow?
Nay, that was Mum and Sis. I'd never dare. I swear. On my honor.
Easy. I believe you. And where is he? My friend.
Stepped out a while ago. Said he needed to find a boat. Why does he wear that mask? Something not right with his mug?
No. He simply doesn't like others to see it. Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Sauna, yes, yes.
Why is your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna.
Sauna.
Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
Really, there's no need. I feel fine now.
Hey, fine. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. And it's no surprise with your muscles frozen stiff. But don't you worry. Mum and I will take care of you.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You'd best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine.
Moro Joonas Kauppi.
Thank you both very much.
Pish posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Ei mulla ole ikinä ollut mitään naisia.
I've taken them already.
Ei ikinä,
Come
eikä
on.
tule. Ei oo. Ei tuu.
That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes. From very far away.
Where exactly?
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised? Been sitting in this fish puddle me whole life. I'd love to travel like you.
Like me? No, you wouldn't like that. Trust me.
Six.
All right, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so.
Ovet aukeaa ihan itsestään täällä, voi perkele.
Let's go. I'm getting goose pimples.
Mikäs ruotsalainen sauna tämä
I
on?
was so worried she'd... Ah, Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes.
Mä en jaksa
it's
sitä
fine.
draamaa, sanotaanko suoraan näin.
Good. What's on your thigh, child? Not a bruise.
This? No. It's a tattoo.
So it is. A red rose. It mean anything?
Tää on ihan tyypillinen vastaus
No,
tämmönen.
it means that I was young and drunk. And it happened. At least it's not terribly visible.
I like it. Wouldn't mind one myself. Here, right above me rear.
Ach, you need a man, girl. Get more foolish every spring. gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Say, back home, have you got saunas too?
You know, I don't really have a home. I'm a traveler.
Ah, that's right. Where was your ship headed?
Ship?
We fished you out of the sea. We thought you were in a shipwreck.
Yes, my ship. We set sail from Novigrad.
And what brings you to Skellige?
I'm here looking for someone.
Not your betrothed, I hope.
Why?
It'd break Skjal's heart. He's head over heels for you, girl. Sat at your bedside all the day, staring like he was painted by a master.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops. Well, now the milk's spilt. Do you fancy Skjal?
Pitäisikö tommonen tyypillinen valkoinen valhe laittaa?
To be honest, I prefer women.
Aye. Now we see. The Skald sings
Mä en oo
true.
oikein tänään tehnyt mitään, mä oon niin väsyttänyt
There's many
koko päivä.
guises.
Listen, it's lovely sitting here with you, but I really must go now.
I understand. Who'd want to stay in this hole? We're all related 3 times over and the air stinks of fish.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here. No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you do. Sit down and be quiet. Child, Skjald's certain to have readied the horses by now. But before you go, you ought to take a quick jump in the water. It'll do you good.
I suppose. Why not?
Head through the door and you'll
Mä en
see
oo
the key.
sairastellut.
Be careful, it's slippery.
Thank you once more.
And once more, there's no need. Gods bless your journey.
On siitä nyt se 15 vuotta ainakin. Ainakin siitä kunnon räkätaudista on ollut 15 vuotta. Että en tiedä sitten, jos jotain pientä kuumetta ollut, mutta en ole kippeenä, en ole ollut moneen vuoteen. Mikä shotti pitäisi juua? Missä se on? Eikö tuolla? Voiko sitä juu useamman kerran? Eiköhän tuo riitä. Nyt tulee jo kiire, pitää lähteä tonne.
Wish you luck.
Regards to your father.
En mä tiedä kehtäänkö mä huutaa. Johan mä sen kerran huusin.
Regards to your father.
Gotta go to your mom. Tell her to take the...
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry.
Ei se tarkoita, että... Mitä se tarkoittikaan? Jottainhan se oli semmoista niinku uskonnollisia juttuja.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't. Aye. Me first.
We don't have much time. But it's enough for you to learn a few things.
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
Voi ei, sieltä ne tulee. Sieltä ne tulee. Alta pois, saatana. Mitenhän se osuu nyt, saatana? Kun nyt on monta tossa. No vittu, älä jää siihen. Vittu kun ne potkia. No älä jää siihen perkele. Kun on vielä niin synkronoidusti tuuhu tappelua. No mitä vittua? Ei voinut olla tommosta paskaa, voi vittu. Nuo lyö ihan ihme kulumista aina välillä. Vaikka mä väistän, niin ne silti jotenkin saa osumaan. Mutta mä en tiedä miten ne oikein se osuman tekee. Just niinku tässäkin ovat vittu tuolla jossain hevon persessä. Vittu onko ne tonne jää? Vittu kun nuo potkii niin vituusti aina. Ne nyt helvettiin siitä. Vittu kun aina menee tonne vittu ajan taakse piiloon vittu. Mä käytän todella paljon voimasanoja. Niihin kannattaa tottua. Niitä tuloo. Niitä tuloo. Ja vittu kun nää potkii, saatana. Mitä tää tällaisen jumitti? Noniin, vähän lagaa hei. Vittu näitä on paljon. tuo? Minun pitää lähteä karkuun. Voi vittu, kun sä äsken sanoi, että tappelin niiden kanssa. Nyt se onkin yhtäkkiä, että lähde karkuun. Ärsyttää tommonen, kun eka lukee, että defeat ja sit lukeekin, että run. Run.
Not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards. Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go.
Ei taas näitä ratsastuskohtia, mä niin inhoon näitä ratsastuskohtia. Tää jumittaa joka helekatin kivennokareeseen ja tämmösen. Sinne meni tuokin. Se on tämä tässä.
What became of that creature? Where is he? What?
Saw him. He sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Nice of you to be so concerned for the corpse. Much more than you were for me.
Yen, are you all right?
I'm splendid. I'd feel even better if I hadn't had to remind you to ask that question.
Uutista.
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me. We've every right to be furious. Furious! And you will pay for this.
I'm sorry.
Is that all? Will you say nothing else?
Nothing that would help.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
maa. Eikö tässä onkin fast travelli? Pitäisikö pitää tauko tässä syödä jotain? Koko päivänä syönyt mitään. Semmoinen tunnin tauko. Jatkaa se 6 aikoihin. Missä se on nyt se saatana? Jo tuossa on tuo Grousbertsio.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Mä tajan nyt pitää sen tauon, niin sitten jatketaan kun on masu täynnä ja tämmöstä, niin jaksaa pelailla sitten paremmin. Niin viimeistään 6 jatkuu sitten. Ellei ennemminkin, jos mä kerkeen pääsen nopeammin, niin jatketaan 6 sitten. Tallentiko se nyt? Taisi tallentaa. Mut joo.